All right, we're starting. All right, hello. Hello, everyone. I'm David Swihart. And with me today is the wonderful Hasina. And we're here today to talk about the Forward Thinking Spring Symposium. So today I'm so privileged to be here with Hasina because Hasina, this has really been all kind of your brainchild. This has been something you brought me into a long time ago, and I am just so thrilled to be here with you today. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great, and I'm so happy to be here with you. I mean, I'm happy that you joined this team because it's so much bigger than me.
Oh yeah. So I just want to ask you, when you started thinking about this idea of forward thinking, why did you create this group in the first place? I mean, what was the purpose behind getting the forward thinking group up?
Well, because I kept hearing people say, with the pandemic, I just can't wait to go back. I just can't wait to go back. I want to go back to the normal. And because we get stuck in the one way of thinking and one way of doing things. And I said, but we need to change our way of thinking. We can't go back. We have to go forward. And the statistics say that 40% of us think about, on average, what happened in the past. So think about that. 40% of your time is spent on the past. And the other 40%, guess what, is spent on what ifs. So you're only spending 20%, and it ain't even 20% because of that 20%, 11% is thinking about the mundane things about what am I going to eat for dinner tonight? What about those new pair of shoes?
Wow.
I had to say shoes because I love shoes. But then the other 8%, the other 8% is really spent on what you should be doing.
Absolutely. So
you have to change that mindset.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I mean, when you think about that, 40 to 80% of our time is spent dwelling on stuff that either hasn't happened or has happened in the past. I mean, it's scary. I mean, you're thinking about yesterday and tomorrow, and I mean, yesterday's over, tomorrow may never come, and we lose sight of today. I mean, that's
think about it. I mean, a lot of times we think about like if we go buy a car. What if I don't make this payment? What if I lose my job? What if something happened here? But and I live like that. I remember the first house I bought, I'll never forget. This woman, my realtor, took me around and she was showing me these different houses, and I kept going the what ifs too. But I went on ahead and jumped out there and bought my house, and I never, knock on wood, had a problem meeting my house note payment.
That's awesome. Yeah, well, and I just this end of last year, I quit my 9 to 5 to go into my business full time, and and I mean, all the what ifs went through my head. What if this contract doesn't come through? What if I don't have enough money to pay myself? What if we can't pay the bills? You know what? I mean, hey, here I am, almost a month and a half, moving towards 2 months in. I've paid myself 3 times out of my business already. There's still money in the account, and we got contracts coming through, new clients coming through. And I mean, am I exactly where I want to be yet? No. But if I let the what ifs, I would have never left.
Right.
And so forward thinking, so critical, so critical.
So as you focus on that, the present, the future will follow.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. If you focus on the present, the future will follow. That's great. That's a nugget right there. So yeah, let's get into this forward thinking. I mean, who is this for? I mean, who when you brought this group together, when you started putting together the fall summit that we had last fall, and as you think about this spring symposium, I mean, who is this for? Who are you hoping to reach through this?
Well, I'm hoping that I can reach the entrepreneur, the business owner, the person that also works a 9 to 5, but they are thinking, I can't open up my own business. I can't step out. And I'm reaching that leader who's already possibly in a medium or small size company who's holding themselves back from moving forward, jumping out on that venture because they're thinking about the what ifs in the past. And so instead, what can we do to move forward, to take ourselves to that next level? Because next level living is possible. If you think about all the people in history that went before us, they would not have paved the way and done the things that they have done if they thought about the what ifs. I think about Muhammad Ali. When they drafted him, he said, I'm not going. I'm just not going. And of course, he suffered a little bit with not being able to fight, but look at what happened to him afterwards. So if you just continue to focus on the past and what's gonna and what ifs, you won't ever move forward.
Yeah, that's so true. And yeah, and I mean, to the people who might listen to this either live or in the future, as you come back to this group, I mean, we want to help people who have that dream of helping other people. I mean, everybody on the team that we've compiled and the people who are going to be speaking, I mean, they're people who love to invest in people. They're people who
Mhm.
love to help people achieve their potential, reach their goals. And I mean, this is something that's so critical to all of us. And I mean, if you've been sitting there wondering, could I start my own business? I've got this dream, I've got this group of people I feel called to work with. Is there any way I could ever make that happen? This is the type of event that is just designed for you. I mean, first of all, it's very low cost compared to other events you can create. I mean, my goodness, I've seen some, Hasina, who people are wanting $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 for some of these type of events just to come and see what they're selling. I mean, it's not even to actually get something out of it, just to see what they're selling.
Mhm.
And so that's not what our purpose is here. We're trying to serve people and try to really help them in so many ways. And so, I mean, let's talk a little bit about our vision for this symposium. I know we've kind of worked together as a group, putting the team together and putting the idea. So what is the theme for this symposium?
Pep. I love it. Pep.
Mm,
Priority, empowerment, and progression. Put some pep in your thinking so you can keep moving forward. Because it's all about, you have to have a priority. So a lot of times you
mm,
get these priorities with the IES. However, what is that one priority? And then you add on to make your success list to achieve that priority. And then empowerment. What is it that you need? What does empowerment mean to you? How do you define empowerment, and how can you develop a strategy to keep moving? And progression is just moving forward and defining what that means to you again, because we all have different ideas of what progression means, but you need to take a look at it, what it means to you and what it means for your business, your vision, or your career, whatever you're trying to do.
yeah, and I mean, and really, that's exactly what we want to make sure. I mean, we want you to help you find that priority in your life, to empower you, to help you progress. Because I mean, my business is called Next Steps Coaching, Hasina, and that's what I'm all about. Is I looked at it. I mean, it kind of comes from a funny spot. If you've ever seen the movie What About Bob? He's Bob Wiley's this really crazy guy, has all these phobias and everything. He goes in to see this new doctor, and doctor hands him his book, and his book's called Baby Steps, and he just takes baby steps out of the office, and he overcomes all of his fears of this baby step process. And I just kind of laughed. I said, but that's really what it's all about. We just take one small step and we keep putting our foot in front of the other, we get there. And that's the progress we want to see you take. We want to empower you to take that progress. We want you to have a priority in your life that's getting you there. So yeah, it's all about PEP this time.
I
So
love
yeah,
it.
I love it.
You
So
know what, David, you mentioned about the price and we didn't really say, so we should tell people how much it is. Are you trying to
we
hold that
should.
out?
Oh, I'm not trying to hold anything back. We got nothing to hide, Hasina. I just know that this event could be a lot more expensive than people realize.
So let me just tell you how much it is. It's $50. $50 for 5 hours. And you're going to get
Yeah.
3 workshops. You're going to have time to network. And we have awesome raffle prizes. We're going to give away a free website development that's valued at $1,500. David here is going to give some coaching sessions valued at, again, $1,200. I am an author of 3 books, which I'm going to autograph and then as well send you a pen and a planner that's valued at $1,000. And I'm also going to offer a complimentary coaching session as part of that package. We have Allison, who's going to give you a bundle of financial books to empower you to keep building and generating wealth. And that's valued at $500. So we have giveaway prizes, and you get the ability to enter this raffle with just coming and showing up.
Yeah, and $50. I mean, Hasina, that's barely a dinner out for 2 anymore. If you got a family of 4, that's not even fast food out.
I'm
I
about to
mean,
say.
If you're drinking water and go out, you might get under $50 with a tip, but man, that's not easy to do
I
anywhere
don't know
anymore.
where you gonna go, because I even went to Burger King. Me and my husband went there the other day to get 2 Whopper meals, and it was $22. I
Mhm.
said, $22.
Yep.
I
Oh
said,
yeah.
I said, you gonna kill the cow?
It better be that fresh if I'm paying $22 for a Whopper.
Right.
But yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, when you walk in and it's $10 to $12 per person at a fast food restaurant, I mean, that $50 is really nothing. I mean, if you're willing to give up one meal out, that's the price of the symposium. I mean, that's pretty spectacular. And we made it on a Saturday because we know some of you guys are working. We know some of you haven't been able to get out of that race of the 9 to 5. And I mean, we want you to have the opportunity to be there. And you know what? We're going to be recording the whole thing. I mean, if you can't make it that Saturday for whatever reason, still sign up and we'll make sure you get the recording so you can engage with it, and you'll still be entering the raffle. You'll still be able to have an opportunity to hear about all the bonuses and the prizes and things. I mean, we want you to be part of this because we want to serve you. I mean, we want to help you. We want you to get the takeaways from all of this.
But I like the way you said it, David, when we had our discussion. We are real people with real jobs, doing the best to live our best life. We're not making any promises to you that you're going to get out of there and the next day you're going to make $20,000, because we all get those emails. You sign up for this, you'll make $100,000 in 2 weeks or whatever. We're not making those kind of promises. But what we are committing to you is that you'll get nuggets that you can take away and apply to your life and develop that plan of action so that you can continue putting that pep in your step. That's what our commitment is to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I don't know about all of you listening, but I'm past the get rich quick schemes. I mean, they're all out there. And even some of the big gurus that today, they're all, I mean, hey, pay me $30,000 and I'll help you make your first million. Well, guess what? Thousands of people pay them pay those guys that amount. And guess what? A couple hundred at best who are already on that path get to that $1 million. That means over hundreds and thousands of others didn't. But they spent 30 or 40,000. They made him rich.
Yep.
Or her rich.
And that's what we do. When I've seen those schemes, and I've signed up for a couple of workshops and things along the past, but I always say, how are you gonna make that guarantee to me? You can't guarantee that I'm gonna be able to go out and make what you make, because first of all, it's really about the work that I put in.
Yep.
And what I believe. Because what I'm saying is that I believe in your concept, but I don't believe in me. And I have to believe in me. And that's the bottom line.
Yeah. Well, and everybody wants somebody to do something for them. I mean, if anybody could take us and just turn us into $1 million producing machine, I mean, we'd all take it, but nobody can make us do it. I mean,
right.
There's too much that goes on in our heads, too much that goes on in our bodies for us to really do that. I mean, when we get into my topic, and I know, Hasina, you do a lot in this area too, but I mean, when we get into thinking and limiting beliefs, I mean, they are stronger than anybody realizes. And I mean, it's so critical. And that's why we really want to just bring so much value to this group. We want to add value to this group, even before the event, because over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be having a live event every week. Now, Hasina and I will be on a couple of different times, and the rest of the team will be coming on as well. We've got a panel coming on in a few weeks as well. And so you'll get to meet a lot of those people if you put on your calendars. I know Thursday's going to be a normal night, but I think there is one Friday in the beginning of March because one of our team needed to be on a Friday night rather than a Thursday. But we'll get that schedule up and get those events. But show up, come to those. I mean, chat with us and engage with us, because we really do want to get to know you. We want to know how we can help you, serve you, help you figure out, how to get there.
Yes. And that's what's so important, because we're all going to get there together. This is a journey that we will take together. We are in partnership. We're collaborating. We're networking, because alliances are key. And we have to build each other up. We need to lift each other up. My books are about empowerment, motivation. And like David said, my business is faith, hope, and spirit, because you have to believe in you. You have to see that greatness in yourself. And then you have to lean into that spirit and that power source that's within you and around you. And then you have to go forward. And if you have those key ingredients, you can continue pressing forward. It's just about having that plan and just building that momentum, being consistent, and just not giving up.
Absolutely. And that's what we're all about. I mean, that's what we want to make happen. The book I'm in the process of finishing. I'm not quite as accomplished as Cena there, getting those 3 books out, but I've almost got my first one. I got a rough draft done. I'm working through my first edit, but my book's all about the rest of us, is what I call it, because it's about the people who just, I mean, we're trying to figure it out. We're trying to get there. We're trying to do our best to make a good contribution to our families, to our communities, to the people around us, and just helping people as much as we can. If you're one of those kinds of people, we want you here. We invite those kind of people to our group. I mean, the Facebook group has been growing and growing and growing, and we're so grateful to have all of you here already. But continue to invite friends. If you know other people who are in the same boat as you are, or people who would benefit from this, please invite them to the group. We want them here. We want to get to know them. We want to interact with them. And please, please, please share this, family, friends, whoever, with your neighborhood, whoever, people that we're going to benefit from this, because we just want to serve people and help them get to where they're looking to go.
Yes. So, and we need to tell you how to sign up. You can go to my website, hsjackson.com. The link is right there to Eventbrite, or you can go on the Eventbrite. We are posted on both of those. Again, hsjackson.com or Eventbrite, and sign up today, because you do not want to miss this event.
Absolutely. And remember, I mean, when you sign up, first of all, $50, it's not a lot of money. I mean, you can get a lot of stuff for $50, and this, to have 5 hours of teaching with some pretty high quality people. I mean, I'm biased because I'm one of them, but there's some great, we're on a team with a great group of people. We've got some great special guests coming in. We've got some people that are already have made the jump into entrepreneurialism, some people who are trying to make the jump, some people who haven't quite figured out how to do it yet on the team, looking to make that happen. And we're so excited to have all of them with us, because they all bring a great perspective, bring some great talent. And I mean, having heard several of them already speak, I'm excited to hear them again, because I know that each person on our team and each person that's going to be speaking to us is just dynamite. I mean, they have such a great perspective. They've got some great insight. They're collaborative. They love to think together, and I think you're gonna really enjoy them. So please make an effort to get people in the group, join our live events, and get signed up for this symposium, because coming in March 26th, it's gonna be a great event, and we're just so excited to bring it to you.
Think about it like this: we have to be willing to take action. What happens if you don't take action? This is all about you. So not taking action looks like what to you, and taking this action looks like what to you. So you have to define that for yourself. But know that the price that you pay for this symposium is nothing. You can spend that in the drop of a hat. But however, the rewards you're going to get from this will be nuggets that you will take through the rest of this year. And I promise you, you will see some results, because I have many people who have come back to me who came to the previous symposium, and they said, oh, it was amazing. You dropped so many nuggets, your team did. And I was just ecstatic to hear that. And they're coming back again. They said, I'll be there with bells on for the next one. Because we're serious about our commitment. This is not about us. This is about we, and us forming a partnership and alliance to help you. So again, you have to ask yourself, I can pay this price because it's going to be impactful, and it's going to help me get forward to the next level.
That's it. That's it. So guys, thank you so much for taking time to join us tonight. And whether you're watching this as a recording or you caught it live, we're so grateful you've been here. And we look forward to interacting with you. You know, if you got comments, please post them in the video. We'll check those over the next couple of days and interact with you for sure. And if you want to, you can send either of us a message too. I mean, we're more than open to talk with you. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them,
Yeah,
because we want to definitely help you out there. So
yeah,
guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Hasina, great talking with you
yes,
as always.
yes,
And
Jake.
so we will look forward to seeing you again in the group here in the coming weeks as we continue to work on helping you become a forward thinking, put some pep in your step in this symposium. Talk to you guys all soon.
Let me just say one tidbit though.
Oh,
You must come because David is our bow tie man, and you want to be there so you can see his different sets of bow ties he's going to wear that day. He's
you
impressive.
never know. And you got to know, I hand tied this one. This one is not a clip on.
Okay? All right. Okay, then. I had to put that out there. David is our dresser. All right, everybody. Thank you for being with us tonight.
All right. So, see you guys later.
Bye-bye.